Morning, Premier.
Locked in a power struggle. The nation's leaders at odds over plans to curb soaring energy costs as the Commonwealth races to finalise its much-anticipated market intervention.
This is a national problem that requires a national solution. You can't have every state and territory going off and doing their own thing.
The Commonwealth is set to cap gas prices, and it's asked the states to put a cap on coal prices too.
There are limits on what the Commonwealth can do by itself.
New South Wales disputes that, citing legal advice suggesting the federal government does have the power to cap coal prices. And the state's treasurer is telling them to get cracking.
The price of coal has risen from about $100 a tonne to about $600 a tonne, and that's feeding through to wholesale electricity prices.
We're awaiting the federal government to put forward some recommendations at National Cabinet. The Premier obviously will ensure that Queenslanders get a good deal.
The coal-rich states have a motive. If the federal government uses its powers to cap prices, it could be on the hook for billions of dollars in compensation for coal producers and even the states for a loss in royalty revenue. It'll all come to a head on Wednesday when National Cabinet is set to meet, and Labor is still hopeful it can achieve a consensus. Consensus building can be tough going. Just ask Linda Burney, who's responsible for selling the upcoming referendum for an Indigenous voice to Parliament.
The Calma-Langton report is absolutely fundamental, obviously, to what will be the final design of the voice.
That report proposed a national voice made up of 24 First Nations members elected by their peers to advise on policies and laws affecting them. But it's not yet clear if that's the model the government will embrace.
When people go into that ballot box to have their say on the referendum, they will be well informed.
The outcome could depend on it. Jane Norman, ABC News, Canberra.